Picture this. You walk into the grocery store with a clear budget in mind. You promise yourself just milk, bread, and a few snacks for the kids. But somehow, by the time you roll up to the checkout, the cart is stacked full of extras you didn't even plan to buy. The screen flashes a total way higher than you expected, and suddenly you're thinking, wait, how did this happen again? If you're a parent, that scenario probably sounds all too familiar. Raising kids is a joy, but it's also one of the most expensive responsibilities on earth. From diapers and clothes to birthday parties and school supplies, the costs keep piling up. But here's the good news. You don't need to make six figures to manage it all. You just need to learn smart money-saving tips that every parent should know. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the most effective ways to save money while still giving your kids a happy, memorable childhood. Before we dive into these powerful tips, I've got to stop and remind you, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button right now. Tap the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with another parent who's trying to stretch every dollar. These tips are too good to keep to yourself, so spread the word. Now, let's jump in. When you're raising kids, your money doesn't just need to cover the basics like food and clothing. It has to stretch to cover growth spurts, endless snacks, school trips, extracurricular activities, and let's not forget, emergencies that pop up out of nowhere. But parents who do well financially aren't always the ones earning the most. They are the ones who know how to make the most of what they have. One of the biggest mindset shifts is this: don't be afraid of secondhand. We live in a world where new often feels better, but when you're a parent, new isn't always necessary. Kids grow out of clothes and shoes faster than you can blink. That fancy stroller or baby swing, your child will use it for a few months at most. So why pay top dollar? Thrift stores, consignment shops, Facebook Marketplace, our parent-to-parent swaps are lifesavers. You can often find items in excellent condition for a fraction of the cost. And here's the truth. Your kids don't care whether their jacket came straight from the store or from a neighbor down the street. What they care about is comfort, love, and care. Don't let pride trick you into overspending. Normalize secondhand. Now let's talk food, because feeding kids feels like feeding an army. Grocery bills are one of the largest expenses of parents, and it's easy to overspend if you're not strategic. The solution? Meal planning. Instead of rushing to the store multiple times a week, plan your meals in advance. Base your menu on what you already have in the pantry and what's on sale. Stick to your grocery list like it's a contract, and never shop when you're hungry. You'll buy way more than you need. And here's a game changer. Stop wasting leftovers. That roast chicken can become tomorrow's chicken soup or chicken tacos. Designate at least one use what we have night each week, where you challenge yourself to make dinner from ingredients already at home. Parents who do this consistently save hundreds every month. Here's another overlooked area: subscriptions. Netflix, Disney+, kids apps, streaming music, subscription boxes. These add up quickly. Many parents don't realize they are paying for services they barely use. Do a subscription audit every few months. Look at your statements and ask, are we actually using this? If not, cancel it. And when your kids beg for new subscriptions, be firm about boundaries. Not every form of entertainment needs a monthly price tag. Libraries, outdoor play, and family game nights are free. Now, let's talk about birthdays. Over the years, kids' birthday parties have turned into extravagant productions. Parents hire entertainers, rent venues, and spend hundreds on decoration for a party that lasts a couple hours. But here's the truth. Your child won't remember how much you spent. What they'll remember is how much fun they had. You don't need to spend a fortune. A picnic in the park, a backyard scavenger hunt, or even a cozy movie night at home can be just as special, if not more. Save the money and focus on memories, not price tags. And speaking of memories, don't underestimate the value of experiences over stuff. Toys break, clothes wear out, but experiences stick. A family camping trip, baking cookies together, or visiting a local zoo creates lifelong memories without draining your bank account. Kids don't always need more material things. They need more time and shared joy. Quick reminder before we go deeper. If you're loving these money-saving strategies, take a second right now to hit that like button and subscribe. And please share this video with your fellow parents. Imagine how much easier family life could be if everyone shared their best money hacks. Let's build that community together. Another smart tip is teaching your kids about money early. Too often, parents try to shield their kids from financial conversations, but that's actually a missed opportunity. When you give them an allowance, tie it to responsibilities, and encourage them to save, spend, and give wisely, you're setting them up for success. You're also reducing the pressure on yourself, because kids who learn the value of money are less likely to demand expensive, unnecessary things. When your child wants something big, encourage them to save up for it. That way, they learn patience and discipline. And when they finally buy it with their own money, the satisfaction is worth more than the item itself. One of the biggest expenses for parents is childcare. For many families, it's the largest bill each month. But there are ways to reduce it. Consider childcare swaps with trusted neighbors or friends. You watch their kids one day, they watch yours the next. Explore employer benefits. Many workplaces offer childcare assistance, but parents miss out because they never ask. And never underestimate family support. Sometimes grandparents, aunts, or uncles are more than willing to help, and accepting that help even occasionally can ease your financial burden. Let's not forget about school supplies. Every back-to-school season, stores make it seem like you need to start fresh. But the truth is, most supplies can be reused. Backpacks, binders, pencil cases, they last more than a year. And if you do need to buy, shop sales or clearance events and stock up for the following year. Avoid the name brand trap. Generic supplies work just as well. Here's another tip parents often overlook. Energy savings at home. Little changes make a big difference. Switch to LED bulbs, unplug electronics when not in use, and adjust your thermostat a few degrees. Encourage your kids to turn off lights when they leave a room. You can even make it a fun challenge for them. A lower utility bill means more money in your pocket each month. And let's circle back to food, specifically snacks. Every parent knows kids snack constantly, but buying prepackaged snacks is one of the biggest money drains. Instead, buy in bulk and portion them out yourself. A giant bag of pretzels or crackers costs far less than individually wrapped packs. Do the same with fruit. Skip pre-cut fruit and chop it yourself. It's healthier, cheaper, and just as convenient. Healthcare is another area to be smart about. Regular checkups, staying up to date on vaccines, and having a basic medicine cabinet stock can save you from expensive emergencies. And when you need prescriptions, always ask about generic options. They are often much cheaper and just as effective. At the end of the day, saving money as a parent isn't about deprivation. It's about strategy. It's about making thoughtful decisions that stretch your dollars and still give your kids a happy childhood. The goal isn't to spend less on love or joy, but to cut back on waste and excess. Here's the truth. Your kids don't need the most expensive toys, parties, or clothes. What they need most is you, your time, your love, and your presence. So the next time you feel pressure to overspend, pause and ask, is this purchase adding real value to our family, or is there a smarter way? Chances are, there's always a smarter way. And hey, if you've gotten value out of these tips, please take a second now to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and share it with someone who could use these strategies. Together, we can stress less about money and focus more on enjoying parenthood. Remember, saving money doesn't mean sacrificing happiness. It means creating room for more joy without financial strain. That's the ultimate win for any parent. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.